So you made a budget. Yay, you! But now you're wondering, how am I actually going to stick to it? You're also probably wondering, and looking at your budget, still don't know where all my money goes. If money seems to disappear, like snacks before dinner, time to start tracking your expenses. Don't worry, we're doing this the mom way. 0 spreadsheets, 0 shame, minimal glitter. Hi, I'm Ann. Welcome to Mommy Money Management. I've been a personal finance writer for over 10 years, and I want to share with you what I've learned. I'm here to help you be better, not broker. So, why track your spending? Are you living paycheck to paycheck? Well, you're kind of supposed to be living paycheck to paycheck, and I know that sounds crazy, but as long as you're not running out of money before the end of the month and eating ramen noodles, you want to budget and be intentional with your spending so that what you have at the beginning of the month is gone by the end of the month because you've allocated it efficiently. If you're not sure how to do that, I have a video on budgeting, and I'm going to put the link to it in the description. And it's really worth taking a look at. So spend a few weeks, and I don't mean the rest of your life. I mean a few weeks tracking your expenses. I want you to think of tracking your expenses as detective work. You're not being restrictive. You're just being curious as to where your money is going. You cannot fix what you don't see. And you may find some surprises and be able to make some smart decisions as a result of tracking your expenses. Let's be real. If it's not easy to track expenses, it's not going to happen. So here are 3 pretty easy ways to start tracking your expenses. One is the notebook method. Just carry a little tiny pocket notebook with you in your handbag. Write down what you spend. That's all you need to do. Grocery store, $25.99. Done. And maybe that's all you spend that day. You don't need to put the date. It's the whole week what you're spending. Easy. The other way is your Notes app. Phones come with Notes apps on them. I don't care if you have an iPhone or an Android. It has a place where you can write notes. On your iPhone, it's called your voice memo. And on your Android, it's called the sound recorder. And if you're not sure how to use them, it's no big deal. I'm going to link in the description below a couple articles, one for each, to give you an idea of how to set it up or just how to use it, period. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The third way, and this one you might just laugh at, but sticky notes. Just write a sticky note and shove it in a jar somewhere or in a bag or something. And then at the end of the week, pull them out. It doesn't matter where you put your expenses, you just want to keep them. Let me know in the comments below if you have some other methods of writing down your expenses. Now, once you've written down all your expenses, you need to consolidate them. So schedule a weekly money date. And this could be during nap time, it could be when you have a break at work, or it could be when you're hiding in the bathroom. It doesn't matter. Sit down and look at your expenses. It'll only take you about 10 minutes to do this money check-in. And if you're not sure how to organize all these expenses, don't worry about it. I've got you covered. Down in the description below, I have a link to my expense cheat sheet. So it'll help you track your expenses and it'll help you organize them so that you can then plug them into your budget, no problem. You're going to want to group your expenditures in several groups. One is food, your groceries. One is children. That could be clothes, games, whatever they need that week. You're going to write your household expenses down, and that's usually cleaning supplies, and your transportation expenses. That's if you get the oil changed or gas or Uber or whatever it is you do for your transportation. There's also a place to put sanity and self-care. That's where you put that latte you picked up on the way to work. Or it could be takeout that you need because you've had a rough day. And finally, surprise, those surprise expenses you weren't counting on. For instance, Your son tells you the day before you need a birthday gift for the party tomorrow. Or there's a bake sale and suddenly you're buying $2 cupcakes. Write it all down, put it in this part of your expense tracker. My expense tracker that I have has all these components. It's free and it'll really help you. Now keep in mind, when you're going through your expenses, you're not judging yourself. You're looking for spending patterns. What are you spending your money on? You want to see the story of your finances. Did you truly mark down everything you spend your money on in your budget? You're going to see some surprises when you look at your spending. Is there a category that's always going over? For instance, is there an expense creeping up that used to be a rare expense? Like you used to have takeout once a week and now it's 4 times a week? That adds up. What about food? You have allotted $100 in your budget a week for food, but did you take into account all those extra times you run to the grocery store for milk or Lunchables? That adds up. So instead of $100, you might be spending $180. You wouldn't have known that if you hadn't tracked your expenses. None of this is judgment. It's all about seeing where your money is going and being intentional about how you're spending your money. Use this information to adjust your budget. You'll be able to update categories based on real life, not this fantasy that's how you want to spend your money, but on how you're actually spending your money. Keep something in mind. With your kids, you probably are tracking screen time, and that's important. But tracking your expenses is just as important. So don't forget to download the cheat sheet and sign up for my monthly newsletter. Don't worry, I'm not going to fill your inbox, but I will fill your mind with some pretty cool finance tips. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, you got this, Mama.